Welcome to Inquiry into Self, and I'm sharing some of the things that have enriched my meditation. So, one thing that I found really helpful is that all through the day, I'm not constantly feeding my human identification. That is the sense of a separate self, but that I'm tuning in to the infinite that I am. So as I'm going into meditation, I'm not, climbing up so many stairs or climbing down so many stairs, whatever it is. And the human identification generally shows up in a need to control or a need to prove, a need to plan, organize, um, or a kind of, it could be a woe is me, a smaller than me, or a bigger than me, pushing it out, being great, turned on, whatever that is. But this more open to mystery way of being in the world does have a certain positivity to it, because I know what I am. I've sat in stillness and felt this innate harmony that has manifested this world. I know it's benevolence. So that means as I go into the world with mystery, there's a certainty that it will be good. So as I go into the world, if I'm, okay, maybe I think, I don't know what's going to happen, I'm not going to control, I'm going to be curious, but there's a little tiny bit of resignation, like, who knows? That little resignation, that's identification, because that comes with a little assumption that it could be difficult. I got to test and see. A little tiny bit of concern, caution, all that filtering, all that, well, let me check it out first, or let me have a plan prepared. All of those are the costume. They're the armor that prevents intimacy with this moment. So, intimacy with this moment has curiosity and wonder with just this certainty that, of course, there's an underlying goodness. Now, the human may come up and not like something, right? My conditioning can not like something. And then there's the opportunity to engage with the conditioning or be the space for the conditioning, who knows? But all through the day, the more I'm staying vigilant at how often am I going into, there they go again, or how often am I, stay away from me, I don't want any of that, whatever it is, the control or the over over efforting in any sort of way. All of that is creating these habits, these rigid identifications inside of me. So, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It's what we do, and it's part of this journey we're doing. So, there's nothing wrong with that. But I found that my experience of this that we are just keeps getting richer and richer the more I stay vigilant through the day, that, yeah, I'm in this wondrous unfolding mystery. I'm in this wondrous unfolding mystery. Something good is afoot. Everyone's playing their role. Something good is afoot. Everyone is playing their role. Just watch the diamonds unfold. That's, and it's a real delicate balance here. You don't want to do this from an efforting, pushing sort of way. Then we're back in control again. But I find that within me which does know this, that within me which is certain that what I am is unharmable. What I am has enough strength to enjoy each thing that happens. So when I stay in touch with that certainty of benevolence, then yeah, there's mystery. What is going to be next? Let's see how this is going to turn out. But there's the knowing of goodness that percolates through it all. So the vigilance through the day really does contribute a lot to be more in touch with this that we are. Because, we have our habits, right? Of whatever engagements we have with complaints or solving problems constantly, or projecting all this stuff that we have to do, going through that list, going through that list, going through that list. And all of those things just reify this idea of the separate, identified efforting. And really, this mysterious unfolding is so spontaneous, so natural. If we just are flowing with what we see next to do or what we see next to enjoy, we'll feel that goodness. So all day long, there's the opportunity to allow this deepening to happen in daily life. So for me, it's just become this constant help to just check in, and if I'm watching things or listening to things, if I need some information, great. Get the information as efficiently as possible. But I don't need to be using my day on things that just reify this idea of efforting and problems and identified limitations. That's just not true. It's just not true. This unfolding is perfect. It's benevolent. It's inevitably good. And I know that. So why not allow that knowing to flourish and blossom all through the day?